Yeah, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another live video. I thought I'd jump on here quickly. So I'm struggling with this. I wanted to do a video with my GoPro. Apparently, you can do a live via your GoPro as well, but my mount is broken, so I'll have to get another mount. I'll see if I can just try to fix this one. See, you can remove it at the bottom. So I'll see if I can fix that. If not, then I have to buy another one. Quick chat, and I hope there's some people jumping on here that's got some knowledge regarding triathlon and Ironman and all those things. Now, I've got a lot of cycling experience and I've done many races. I've done time trials, etc. But at this point, I'm torn between two of rather buying either a road bike, or if I have to, then obviously I'll have to buy a time trial bike or a triathlon bike. Now, there are some difference in the geometry of a triathlon bike and a time trial bike, so I'll have to look into that. But I'm thinking maybe I should just bite the bullet and buy a triathlon bike. The reason for that is to know that I've got the right thing to do the triathlons with. I'm thinking of doing Ironman for many years to come. Hopefully, if I can, I'll see now after this first one how the body holds up and so on. I went for a quick run on Sunday, just a 10k run, and I must say it was one of those bad runs where you feel heavy, the body's not great. There we go, Michael. The body's not great, and it just doesn't sit well. And so I thought I'll have to make some changes. Either, I don't know if it's my shoes or whatever. As you guys know, it's coffee time. It's always coffee time with me. So I'll have to make a decision on either getting a trainer, and following a structured program. I've got this one here that I've put together, but yes, my body's not adapting to that quite good. So either I have to change this or, like I said, get a trainer. But just to get back to the bicycle, so I thought I'll have to get something in the line of a tri bike. Maybe you guys have some comments on the session and can give me some tips on that. Will it make that big of a difference going for a tri bike, getting fitted, feeling super comfortable on the bike, number one, and then number two, will it make the difference between a tri bike and a road bike? Will I be able to get 2 or 3 minutes worth of time even though I'm unfit? Will it make the difference if I do train a bit? Would I gain 3 or 4 minutes on a normal road bike on the same fitness level? So I think that's the main worry I have at this point, spending that money for a bicycle that's so limited to what you can do with it. And when I talk about limited, I mean you can do this one. There we go. Brian, how are you? So that's the question. Do I buy a bicycle that's pinned to one discipline, either the triathlons or time trials, or do I go for something? I even thought of maybe buying a gravel bike. Some of the gravel bikes today, the geometry is amazing. I mean, there's new Titan Switch Gen 2 bikes. The geometry has changed so much. You can literally put a big crankset on there and do a road race for that. Brian, where are you situated on Earth? What country do you live? And so I thought maybe throw a set of road tires on there, road crank, and then maybe try it out on the gravel bike. But I don't know. Any comments? What do you guys think? Should I go for a triathlon bike, a tri bike? Do we look at a road bike, put a nice set of road wheels on there, deep sections, see if I can get a 28C tire? Do I go for a gravel bike? Now, obviously, there's a lot of specs that makes a difference. But currently, I'm torn between, like I said, a road bike or then the tri bike. From Kenya. Okay, cool. Brian, what bicycle are you riding? You got a mountain bike, road bike? What's your thoughts on a triathlon bike versus a road bike? So my question is, I am training for the triathlon in November, the Ironman 70.3. So will the triathlon bike or the tri bike make the 2 or 3 minute difference on my fitness level by then over a road bike? And is it considered, well, should I consider buying the triathlon bike even though it's so specific disciplined? I won't be able to do anything else with it other than triathlons or time trials. So what's your thoughts on that? I do believe it will make a difference. Way back when I was still riding pro, obviously you rode a tri bike or a time trial bike for your 20k time trial, and you had your road bikes, you had your climbing bikes, your aero bikes, and it all had a specific place within the discipline and within the sport. But these days in time where money is obviously the big thing you need to consider, then you need to look at everything from different points of angles. And if a tri bike will make that big difference that I need to get me to a 37 or 38 average over the 90Ks, then it's something I'd consider. But if it's not, then rather get a road bike with a set of tri bars, and you can do road races and some training rides with that as well. iBlocks, I'm not sure what you mean with can I mod for you to subscribe. Let's see all the people on the chat box. Hi Ntando, how are you? Great stuff, Ntando. So the other thing I'm struggling with as well, I'm getting a bit of a flu after the run yesterday, and I might say I think that's the reason I had such a difficult run yesterday. When I got back home, I could feel getting a bit fluish. So my wife actually went to buy some flu stuff to see if we can get over this real quick, because I don't think I've got time to lose. And if I miss a week or so, then it's another week that you have to get back into the rhythm. And so yeah, in terms of, maybe you can also give some information or maybe your opinion. So the question is, I'm sorry for that. So the question is, do I go for a tri bike or do I go for a road bike? Will the difference be enough on a certain fitness level when I do the triathlon at the end of the year? Michael, maybe you as well. I mean, you've been in the industry for many, many years. You only made the switch over to the tools the last year or so. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think a tri bike will make that big of a difference, spending that money, but having a bike that's only pinpointed to one specific discipline? I can try lemon and warm water. Yeah, I guess it's I'll try that. My brother actually, he was a singer, and he also said lemon and warm water, and then they put some, I think, ginger or cinnamon in there. It helps also with the throat. Yeah, Mike, I also thought going for a road bike, because if you put a set of time trial bars on there, it will get you in the aero position. It's not as aero as it can be, but it does make a difference. And it's a lot more comfortable. I think the tri bikes of today, they're not that comfortable. Well, that tri bike is comfortable, but obviously I need to think about what will give me the best advantage when I get there that day. After 1.9k swim, which is not that bad. I've been doing that now for a few times, and it's not that bad. In the sea, it might be a bit of a different story, but it's not that bad. So I'm thinking run is run. If you have a set of whatever shoes on, you're not going to be able to run faster. So if technology and bike will get you a lot further, then maybe consider it, because for about 30,000 Rand, which is a lot of money, you can buy a very good road bike, but you can also buy quite a nice time trial bike. As I said, they are very limited. And obviously that's the main reason for the discussion today. In terms of my watch, this is a Garmin Forerunner 55. It's actually as far as I understand, the entry-level Forerunner from Garmin. I bought this one at Sportsman's Warehouse. They're about 2,999, 280 if you get them on special. Quite a nice watch. Just do take it in consideration. It's quite limited to certain things. But I've been training with this at the gym. You cannot link it to the treadmill, but you can link it to the watt bike. You can link it to some of those other machines that you run on. It's great for the pool. It's been spot on every time. So quite a nice watch. I've got a Garmin Phoenix. I've got the 3, so it's one of the first ones that came out way back when. It doesn't have heart rate. This one's got heart rate at the bottom there. You guys can see it flicker. Very, very cool watch for the price, but it is limited if you want to do certain things. Thus, also another consideration, having to upgrade this maybe to the Wahoo, I think it's the Rome or the Rival watch, because this one can do swim, run, bike, but it all needs to be different disciplines at one point, where the Rome does a transition over to the new discipline that you start with. South Africa, I'm in SA. Doesn't look like it. It's cloudy weather for the last many weeks. But yeah, I'm in South Africa in Limpopo. Where are you from, Ntando? Yes, Michael, that's the thing. You can do 94.7, you can do August, you can do Fast One, a bunch of races if you buy a normal road bike. Which is the other side I'm leaning towards. But then again, I must say, I don't do that many road races anymore. And I was thinking maybe getting myself a gravel bike that you can put a set of road tires on there. I'm not competing like on the pro level anymore. I really just want to enjoy the sport. Yaku, good on you, man. Yes, yeah, I think great to see someone like that. So Yaku, where are you situated now? Yeah, no, South Africa is definitely the place to be for me. I can't see myself living anywhere else. Yes, we've got a lot of problems, but yes, we've got so many good stuff as well. Did play Fortnite many years ago, but not anymore. When the family hits and life hits and work hits, then there's not enough time for games anymore. And I'm trying to do a few things at work. I'm studying a lot. Michael, one of my good friends as well, you'll know I'm studying quite a lot. It feels like it doesn't stop. But yeah, once it's behind your name, then no one can take it away. So Yaku, what are you doing for life? Yes, great to see a name come on there. Yeah, Mike, I must say, I was looking at a video the other day where they compared 25C to 28C tires. 25C at 8 bars and 28C, I can't remember, they mentioned it in PSI. I'm just trying to do the calculation quickly. It was around 6.5, 7 bars, the 28C. And the 28C on that pressure was faster than 25C on 8 bars. So that's the thinking as well. And remember, when you've got a gravel bike, you've got the clearance. You can almost put a 29-inch slick on there. That's massive, and a lot faster than a 25C tire at a certain pressure. So yeah, there's so many positive things about the gravel bike as well. So yes, now I'm torn in 3. First, I thought we're going to have a discussion regarding a gravel bike and maybe a time trial bike, a road bike and time trial bike. And now I'm also thinking a gravel bike with TT bars. Because like I said, guys, maybe go Google the new Titan Switch, the Gen 2. Those things are amazing. There's a specific one, it's a nice red, wine red color with zip wheels on it. Go look at it. It's something, if I had the money, I would have bought it today. And the geometry on that bike is so close to a road bike that I promise you, I think with the gear ratio on there, maybe you're going to pump up the big chainring a few teeth and put on a set of road tires, 28Cs. And I think you're going to fly with that thing. I honestly think it's going to be quite fast. And Tando, tell me, do you do road biking, mountain biking? 100%. I don't think Mossel Bay's got a lot of potholes, but that's definitely, yes, that's definitely something I'm leaning towards. No, I'm thinking maybe we should go for a gravel bike. But let me know, guys. Follow along on the journey. Follow on the channel. Go find me on Instagram. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a chat. I'm open to so many ideas and opportunities, and let's see where this takes us. So yeah, guys, be strong, stay safe. Thanks so much for hopping on the session, and keep an eye out for the next one. Enjoy.